Good morning. Good morning. If I could have your attention, please. So you're the important people here, as the previous announcer said. This is actually something we're just doing experimentally, as it were. It came out of an idea that was given to us by one of our bright MBA students at a recent lunch as to, why don't you tell us as a dean a little bit about where the school is going, where the MBA program is going, where some of our graduate programs are going, and just test it out. And we probably will do something a little bit more formal next year, but we didn't want to miss the opportunity of doing something real quick this year. So I know time is short. I'm going to try to talk fast and just give you a few highlights. And I appreciate all of you taking a little bit of time in the break between the two classes to be here. I do thank you for that. So first of all, our 2012 MBA placement was the best in a decade. This is in terms of percentage placed and also in terms of the salary. We track that very carefully, and it's very important to our ranking. The Leader Core program that we've put a lot of attention into, and it continues to evolve and gets better, and it's going to get better even more in years to come, is thriving. It has already shown that it gives you an advantage in placement. The Leader Core certified people had both better placement rates and salaries than those who did not go through Leader Core. So it's still optional, but my recommendation is opt for it. And if you're already in it, make it better. It's going to be a distinctive feature of our MBA program. Just one indication of that is that it's a finalist in an innovation competition that they run nationwide for innovations in MBA program. So it was chosen as something that we're doing that many other people would like to learn about and haven't done. So we're a leader in Leader Core instead of a follower. The new MBA Core, as you know, we've totally revised the core. You're in some sense going through it if you're a first-year student. This is our opportunity. The first time is not going to be perfect, but you're also going to have the greatest influence on with your feedback telling us what works. This is really done by many schools regularly. We have taken probably a bit too long, but now we're there, and the faculty is really excited to deliver the knowledge in this new format to you. It also gives you significantly more flexibility in terms of taking electives and exploring various subject areas. So that was a key motivation of going with the new core revision. The MS Finance Summer Institute is now announced. It's going to be a phenomenal opportunity for our MS Finance students to develop working relationships with our corporate partners, and that's happening this summer in terms of projects with corporate friends of ours. Again, something we're doing for the very first time, but you know my position on experiential learning. The more you do out there with corporations, the better you're qualified when you graduate as MS or MBA students. We have not ignored the fact that to serve you well, we need more staff. We now have 2 new positions, one in the graduate program office and one in the career services office, really designed to help you in, for example, finance students will get special attention now through a special hire that we're making, focusing on that. We'll have new school-wide hires in various areas that we really need to build up, and we've taken the step of actually announcing these positions, recruiting now, we're in the recruiting process. So we have people in communications, some already hired, some in the process of being hired, in communications, development, web services, enrollment marketing. These are the things we need to do to raise the profile of the school overall, and these are the things that will benefit you as we project an image of the school that is forward-looking, that is tied into the latest techniques of attracting students and attention and reputational capital for the school. This is the game in the MBA, very competitive MBA market. This is what we need to do for the graduate placement. And we want to do it school-wide so that it benefits everybody. What are my priorities? I wanted to share with you, I have announced now to various fora, except you guys, that we have 3 major initiatives going on, and we're going to push very hard on these, some already underway, Some we're going to do more of next year. And these are leadership, ties into the Leader Core, where we're going to build a wonderful leadership research capability here at the School of Management. And we already have made our first hire towards that. We'll do a lot more. We'll tie that in with Leader Core, so it will benefit our instructional program. We'll tie it in with a lot of other things that we need in the Western New York economy in terms of organizational effectiveness. That's one. Entrepreneurship is another thing we've launched. We now lead the Undergraduate Entrepreneurship Academy that was launched this year. Professor Young Lee is the faculty director. I was just there last night for their first lecture, and you should have seen about 90 undergraduate students and some graduate students in that room. The energy was amazing. The entrepreneurial spirit in these people and the ideas they have and what they want to launch in terms of pitches for their ideas, some more advanced, some incipient, is just a fantastic thing. I think no self-respecting school of business or management can ignore the entrepreneurial move that is being made in all MBA programs. We need to be at the center of it, and you need to be involved. Those of you who are interested in entrepreneurship, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you to engage with projects, with teams, with competitions, as judges, as mentors. We're going to provide these opportunities to you. The last one is healthcare. We're going to do something major in healthcare, and it's probably going to start with a track in healthcare offered to our MBA students. So those of you who have an interest in healthcare, then probably the number one, or certainly top three, depending on how you want to count, problem for the nation. It's something that management needs to get involved in. A lot of schools are beginning to start. We have been pitching this for a while. We're now going to take some specific steps. Finally, to those seniors, any seniors here by any chance? No? Spread the word. You're my ambassador now. The senior salute is at 11:30 on the second floor. Please spread the word. Please, if there are any seniors upstairs, go to that event at 11:30. Thank you so much for your attention.